Sailor Venus, Mina here, and today I'm going to talk about why we use different programs. Now, why we're using this program here. Now, let's go back a bit because this will explain it. Now, the first one we used was first the online video recorder that we got from the Google Web Store, and that only worked for about 3 months. And then it still has binds processing. So we couldn't use that one anymore. And then there was the native video recorder. And that only seemed to work at least for a year before it started having problems saving. And then that led us to use camcorder. And that only seemed to work for at least 2 months, maybe 3 months before it finally went. And it wouldn't even let you save or delete or even share. So it led us to using this program. Now, you might say, yeah, well, all the programs fall apart and break. Yeah, well, the sad thing is since you're getting it from the Google Web Store, and since these are free programs or applications or whatever you want to call them, or extensions, there comes no answerability and no updates. So if it breaks down, you gotta wait for them to fix it, or you just gotta move on to the next one. And trust me, there are a lot of other programs on the Google Web Store, but none of them, only some of them, a handful of them are actually good. Now, some people are gonna say, well, there's always Google Hangout and YouTube live streaming. Yeah. But do I really want to go through that? No. Certainly not. Okay. Now, let's tell it how it goes. Now, some of the haters out there, and we used to have a lot of haters, we're going to say, yeah, well, what do you expect? It's free. You shouldn't be complaining about them. Yeah, I still think it's kind of angering when I had to go from the online video recorder to the native video recorder to camcorder and then go to this program. So I went through 3 programs, and one only lasted 3 months, 1 year, and only 2 months, maybe 3 months. And the other one didn't even last that long. I mean, God, only 2 months in. And it's kind of sad. But I know a lot of people who don't have Google Chrome-based, Google Chromebook computers don't understand is you don't have a program. Okay? You gotta go on the Google Web Store to get a program that you can actually record a movie on. Since there's no ArcSoft video processor. There's no ArcSoft webcam companion. There's no SolderLink power director. Okay? There's there's no Mackie Cam. There's no Final Cut. There's, none of that. There's no Sony Vegas recorder, nothing like that. Okay? And if I'm failing not to mention other ones, there's nothing like that. So you have to go in the Google Web Store to get a program that's going to work. Okay? Now, a lot of people are going to realize, if I was you, I would stay away from the online video recorder since they have never, easyapps.123.com have never fixed it. All they did was do a facelift to it, but never fixed it. It still doesn't fillet. And I don't know if the native video recorder still works or not. I don't know if they fixed that bind or not with it. And as far as camcorder is concerned, the last time I checked it, they still disabled the save, the share, and, and the delete. Okay, which I think was really dumb, but whatever. So that's why I'm using this program here, or I've been using it for some time. And hopefully it lasts longer than 3 months, 1 year, and 2 months. because that seems to be the record so far for all these programs. I'm Sailor Venus Mina, and I hope you enjoy this movie. Or I hope you like this movie.